the masses.
Mayegun don come, oh,
Mayegun diary political.
Mayegun don come, oh,
This one not the of in mind.
Mayegun don come, oh,
Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Mayegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Poor man picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Mayegun don't come. So my people make you laugh. Mayegun làwa mọ̀, làmọ̀ tó jójojo. Mayegun làwa mọ̀.
Hello there. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are joining me from. It is Mayegun Brunch Time Live. It is not always the busiest. It is an opportunity. Sometimes you call it an appetizer, right? But it is an opportunity for every member of the temple, as a Templar, to chip in your opinion, which is mostly almost impossible during the prime time. Now, you can also get on with your money. Read the caption of this brunch time broadcast. It is the focus as they have released them. We want this on record. Like you have heard about Yahaya Bello's, thieving and stealing, right? You've heard about the $840,000. Oh, there are more. I'm saying there is more. Thank you so much, Motide. So it's not like our prime time. You know what I mean? You can call in anytime you want and be part of this. So the gist is to put it on record. How much of stealing did Yahaya Bello and his gang carried out in Kogi State in 8 years? The damages. I'm quite happy that to see some of the Kogi people who mobilized themselves to the EFCC office, demanding that this must not be a business as usual. They must do something. I agree. That is if this whole thing is in the interests of the Kogi people. That's a different ball game, by the way. Today. So good morning to you in America, South America, and I think North America as well. Good afternoon to you if you are watching me from Africa or Europe. Maybe good evening to you if yours is right now. You are watching from the Asian continent, so to say. But thanks for joining me anyway. So let's go take a look. You have been following the Yahaya Bello's drama, haven't you? Consciously, somehow, or subconsciously rather, right? Right. Now, here is what the EFCC just released. In the last 1 week alone, Yahaya Bello has, changed from the former governor of Kogi State to a fugitive. that now lives in hiding, all because of his atrocities when he was the governor of Kogi State. Yeye Bello is the textbook definition of never believe that theory that, oh, the ruiners of Nigeria or those who are responsible for the destruction of Nigeria are the old people alone. Now, Yeye Bello will make you disbelieve that now. Yeye Bello became governor of Kogi State by circumstance. And he was the youngest. He became governor at the age of 40. After all the abracadabra that followed the death of, what's that man's name again? Audu. The man that was winning the election, and then he died, and they had to conduct a rerun, but by changing the name of the candidates, and with the help of Aisha Bokwari and few others, in order to spite, don't forget that too, in order to spite Tifnumbu, that was how Yeye Bello became governor. You remember Faleke? Do you remember Faleke? Right, there is a guy called Faleke. He's like all the Aregbe Mugbos. He's like all the other criminals around Tifnumbu who are from different parts of Yoruba land. Faleke is from Kogi, but he's a House of Representatives member for people of Lagos State. So, Tifnumbu nominated him to deputize Abubakar Audu, who was then the APC candidate. Okay? So, surprisingly, Abubakar Audu just died when he was already nominated. I'm sorry, he was already like coasting home to become the elected governor. So automatically, his nominated deputy was supposed to inherit the vote and conclude the whole process. They said no, Tifnumbu was about to take over Kogi. That was when Yeye Bello became useful. It was one of, if not for that, Yeye Bello would be like some of those 40 years, 35 years young men who are serving as PA to politicians today. He will never be governor. But the power that be at the time were like, they had to stop Tifnumbu. That's the true story anyway. But the rest is now history. Yeye Bello became governor of Kogi State at the age of 40. By the time Yeye Bello concluded the two-term tenure of 8 years, he had made the people of Kogi poorer. He had, possibly like every other part of Nigeria, contributed to his own, quota to the destruction of Nigeria and our people. Whatever they say Yeye Bello has done or is doing, I promise you, it is like a drop of it's like a droplet of water in a pool of ocean, something like that. So Yeye Bello can be a bit of a lens into, like an insight into the inside criminality that the entire system in Nigeria promotes or sustains, which is not in the interest of any one of you, wherever you are in Nigeria. You are under one thief right now. Your people are under one thief right now that is doing either the same thing like Yeye Bello or even worse. But right now, the system is going to let him do it. Do all the stealing, do all the looting, until when he is probably out of favor or out of their clique, that they can put up a spectacle like this to entertain all of us. But do not get drawn into it to the point that you will miss the real thing, the crime they have committed against you. Okay? Don't get drawn into it too much. And as for Yeye Bello, I don't know how to feel for Kogi people. Because wherever the Kogi people are going through, my people are going through the same thing in Ogun State under another career criminal, ex-convicts, dubious Dapo. So what else can I say? Just wait for when they now say, oh, officially now we'll tell you what they have done. And then one day they will show us too how we used this money, how we converted the allocation to dollars, how we transferred the money to this account, to that account, and for this, for that, billions, millions, buy properties. They will now start showing us. But when they are doing it now, that they are doing it, they can't really touch them. They are untouchable. So that's what Nigeria is. Very sad, right? So let me give you the list from what the EFCC released today. Not today, yesterday. So they have brought 19 count charges or 19 count charge against Yeye Bello. And according to them, they said that first 80 billion naira that you are hearing, 80.5 billion, that's actually not just what this criminal stole or laundered from Kogi in 8 years. Okay? No. That's just like a snippet, a tip of the iceberg. And that's just one. Here they said 950 million naira property in Maitama, Abuja. 950. All of these are stuffs that the criminal acquired for himself, his family, his wives, and others in the name of his children, all looted from the treasury of Kogi State. When salaries are unpaid, pensions are unpaid, contractors are unpaid, except for some few poster projects that you could say, oh, I have just built the presidential palace. Oh, I have just built the tennis courts. Oh, we have now just built the 10-kilometer road to Lokoja. Say, that road has been there for 30 years. Thank you so much for doing the 30-kilometer of road for 30 billion. Right? Well, listen. EFCC said, third, 100 million naira property in Gwarimpa 2, Abuja. And according to them, right, Yeye Bello bought the first, you see that of 80 billion that he moved. This was just few months after becoming the governor of Kogi State in 2016, February 2016. Few months. Then, Kogi workers were unpaid. It was also around the time that Bokwari was giving bailout to states to go and clear backlog of salary. So these guys was mopping wherever he could mop. And in a single month, they moved over 80 billion naira. Animals. So they said the house, 950 million naira house that he bought in Abuja, he bought that again in 2023. That was when he bought that one. But before that, he already bought a 100 million naira house in Gwarimpa in 2021. Wait, another 920 million naira property in Asokoro. This was in year 2022. Number 5. 170 million naira property in Wuse Zone 2. Zone 4, Abuja. And this was in 2022. Again, 170 million naira property in Wuse, again, Abuja. This was in 2022. Another property worth 100 million naira in Gusape, Abuja, sometimes in August 2018. He paid cash for all these properties. It was just like Hello, Excellency. There is this property. I don't know if you are interested, though. They say it's 100 million, sir. 100 million. Send me the photo. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. They will pay you tomorrow. Cash. State governor. And number 8. Another 66 million naira property in Aminu Kano Crescent, Wuse 2, Abuja. So he got that in February 2020. Same way, cash. He paid cash. So another 550 million naira property in Maitama, Abuja. 550 million naira property in Maitama, Abuja. And this was in February 2022. He paid cash. So another one here, 650 million naira worth property in Wuse, Abuja. He bought that in 2021, cash. Also, another 650, number 11. They said 5 million dirham. But I need this to face me properly. Because, I've got my eyes a little bit. Give me a circle. I need to make it easier for myself, especially for my eyes. So I prefer that. Thank you. So number 11, 5 million dirham. Dirhams. A property in Dubai. He bought that in 2022. Cash. Another 60 million naira property in Wuse Zone 4. He bought that in 2016. Another 310 million naira property in Wuse Zone 4, Abuja, again, in October 2017. Cash. Another 412 million naira property in Wuse, that same Wuse, in December 2020, during COVID. Yeye Bello, they buy a house with people's salaries, could give people salaries, allocations, cash. Number 15, another 84 million naira property in the same Wuse Zone 4, Abuja, in March 2021. This is also around the time of COVID, when Kogi people, they break warehouses to look for expired food to survive on. Yeye Bello was buying properties. Also, it's another one, 16. Another 100 million naira property in the same Wuse. This was, I've mentioned that. Number 17. 570,000 US dollars transferred to a domicile account, something like that, a domiciliary account in TD Bank, US, in 2021. In 2023, the similar, close to same amount was also transferred, 556,000 US dollars to the same bank between 2022 and 2023. Do you remember when I spoke about the state of mental health of the criminals in charge of Nigeria? And somebody felt like, or you guys felt like maybe I was preaching towards having sympathy for these criminals. No. Now tell me, if somebody is not really deranged, like the criminals in charge of Nigeria, if they are not deranged, why would you need all of that properties with stolen money, public fund? Why would you need all of that properties? Why would you need all those houses? Just for status or what? And you are buying them with what should have been the salaries, the pensions of some other people. Isn't that madness? Anyway, he came out and he said all of this, he made them legitimately. And EFCC is just being used to hunt him. I have a lot to say, but first I'm going to share this with you. Let's take a look. From the Kogi people that came out today, take a look.
Oh, my struggle, freedom come, justice coming by struggle, freedom come by struggle, freedom.
It is obvious that you are speaking and defending, and you are acting in line with what you receive as a complaint, not just from us, not from only Kogi State, and you have done a thorough investigation. He himself is aware. That's why we're all crying when power was removed. We thought that the case would die. It started since 2021, 2022, when 20 billion naira was traced to the Taliban. After then, in 2023, February precisely 22nd, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission obtained a court order that asked Yahaya Bello to forfeit some of the properties, up to 40 properties, including Dubai, Maitama, Wuse, Guzape, which he used our money to buy. But unfortunately, you know, EFCC, we are not saying EFCC, some of appear saying that EFCC don't lose cases. You are not losing cases. You don't lose cases. The problem is a compromised judiciary. We are not asking EFCC to bribe a judge to get a judgment. But they do not have enough money to obtain the court order to get the judgment to their favor. All the Kogites are standing in solidarity with the Economic Financial Crime Commission. And just as the chairman is here represented by his peer, you are working in line with the law and constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria through the Attorney General of the Federation. We are asking you that through the office of Attorney General of the Federation, the President and Commander-in-Chief can compel Governor Dodo to release the Yahaya Bello for proper prosecution into Kogi State Government House. Invite those local government chairmen, they are willing to bear you witnesses as an exhibit. The Kogites are with you. Ordinary citizens of Nigerians are with you. And we are here to encourage you. We are here to motivate you. Some has lost their life. Some are still facing some series of court cases. So many people. So now the time for justice is now. Thanks and God bless.
My name is Wilson Ujare. I'm acting director of public affairs, EFCC. I want to thank you all for coming to identify with the work of the EFCC. I'm, for instance, personally very, very happy that I can see citizens of Kogi State that are concerned about the misuses of their state resources. I want to assure you, I have the permission of the chairman to assure you that this matter will not be swept under the carpet.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
The issue that we have with Yahaya Bello is not a personal matter. The EFCC is just asked to enforce the law. We have a charge that is pending before the Federal FCT High Court, Abuja. All we simply want Yahaya Bello to do is to answer to those charges. We are not concerned about renting crowds or getting people to speak in our favor. No. All we want is for him, wherever he's hiding, let him come out, attend to the charges that have been filed against him. It's not a personal issue. The commission have had cause to arraign several former ex-governors. Some of them are working free now because they have already been arraigned, properly arraigned and granted bail. That is what we want Yahaya Bello to do, because there's nobody in Nigeria that is above the law.
Yes.
Yahaya Bello, as a former governor, does not have immunity against prosecution, and he knows that. So wherever he's hiding, the message I have for him this morning is...
I mean, that's beautiful to see, but it's pretty much part of the old drama, because there are many others. Yahaya Bello is a criminal. He's a fugitive, but they know where he is. And we all know why they can't really go for him, or why they are yet to go for him. It is simply because this whole thing is not about the Kogi people. Because if it is, they will get him. And as for the properties already confirmed, they will have a court injunction that would have forfeited majority of them. I am yet to see EFCC freeze Yeye Bello's account. I am yet to hear that. Yahaya Bello still have access to all the stolen money? Oh, he's probably moving a lot of them even far, far away from where they can be reached. Every day that they continue to come on the screen to tell us as if to say, Yahaya Bello is invincible. They know where he is. That's not the only drama I want to share with you.